We're going to have some fun today, and I'm going to go over one of the most common questions that we get here in the office for newcomers of chiropractic care, and that is, how exactly does chiropractic work? And to put it very simply, okay, we know that when a man and a woman come together, there's an explosion of bioelectrical energy. And those cells start to multiply, divide, multiply, and divide. And as we look under the microscope, we can see that it starts to look like a berry, kind of like a mulberry. And this forms. And as we continue to watch, we see that there's a tail that comes out of this berry, okay? That eventually becomes our spinal cord and our brain. And as the scientists continue to watch, we see that there's these very tiny nerve fibers that cross from one side to the other, millions and millions of these tiny fibers. And at the end of these fibers, we can see that there's small buds that start to form. And these buds eventually become every one of our organs. The brain controls the formation of these organs. We have our heart, right? We've got our lungs. We've got our digestive system, okay, and things like our kidneys with the adrenal glands on top, so on and so forth. And the thing about it is, this nerve brain system is so important that it's all encased in bone. Because we know that without brain function, we have no life. So we are given our skull, and for the spinal cord and nerve system, our vertebrae start to form, encasing that precious system in bone. And there lies the problem. Because when the vertebra shift out of its normal position, shifting backwards most commonly, the nerve holes in between each vertebra are made smaller. And that becomes a problem because that's exactly where these precious nerves leave the spinal cord and exit out to every cell, tissue, gland, and organ. And that's what chiropractic focuses on. The application of chiropractic is very simple in that we correct small shifts in the spine that happen through daily activities, unavoidable stresses that we all have. Now for you, it may be a physical job. It may be you're going to school, learning, getting an education. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or a parent that has to care for your family, your growing family. And through all of these things we do day in and day out, it allows our mobile spine, okay, it shifts out of place because of stress that we put on it. So with the chiropractic adjustment, we're able to correct those imbalances in the spine, okay, opening up the nerve holes to where they should be. Because we know that we have to have 100% nerve flow going from the brain down the spinal cord out to every cell, tissue, gland, and organ. And I know that you wouldn't want 70% nerve flow going to, say, your heart, because that is going to lead to dis-ease and eventually problems. Now for your heart, we only feel about 10% of what's going on in our body, so we might not even know that we have a problem in that area that's not getting enough flow until you have a heart attack or you get a scan and the doctor tells you that you have a problem in that organ, and we don't want that. So with the adjustments, we're able to improve the nerve flow, thus restoring you to a state of optimal health. So important. And there's a couple side effects that happen with the adjustment, okay? Number one, we're going to improve your mobility. We want you to be mobile and flexible as long as possible, your entire life. And when we're able to improve your mobility, that's gonna reduce pressure on the spine. That's built up through gravity that's always pressing down on us, and it just feels good. Okay. As a result of loosening that pressure, improving your mobility, it's naturally gonna improve your circulation. And that's important for the health of all the cells and tissues to where the nerve flow goes from the brain. And that's just gonna make you feel and function and be healthier overall. It's also gonna stop the progression of arthritis. Arthritis is gonna lead to stiffness. It's going to lead to areas in the spine that's not gonna work as well as it could if the spine was functioning, moving like it should. And the last thing it's going to help with, it's very, very, very important, okay? We're going to be unpinching those sensitive nerves. And when that happens, we can notice things such as your sleep is going to improve, academics for kids or for adults is going to improve in many cases. Your attention is going to be improved. We can even notice things like fertility changes, and even our own work is going to become easier, and our sleeping is going to become easier. So the whole point of having chiropractic in your life is being able to do what you want to do. It's not just about reducing pain. That's important. But in the long run, we want you to be able to engage in the activities that mean the most to you. Maybe it's something like gardening. Maybe it's something like football or golf. Maybe it's just simply being able to drive your car and pick up your children or your grandchildren without having any pain. Maybe you've been dealing with insomnia or anxiety. All of those things have been known to be improved with chiropractic. Any named condition can be improved when we align the brain with the rest of the body by adjusting the spine. So, pretty interesting stuff, isn't it? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.